I went to like Google, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, all of those things. I downloaded all of the data that I could, around 70,000 lines of data. And then I gave it to Claude and I was like, what do you know about this person just based on this data? It gave me like a 2-3 page long description of myself that was so scary accurate. And then I was like, okay, can you generate an image of this person? And this is the image that it generated. That's literally me. So that was really, really scary.
People are so afraid of AI. It's like the world is going to come to an end. AI and robots will be running everything. No one will have a job. I don't buy any of that. But I do think that the question is, how do you think about AI?
Everyone in my major is kind of hesitant, not because they don't like it, because they don't understand it.
There is a middle ground that you can establish where you use it really well and further your practice with it.
The future of creativity is not generated. It needs to be consciously shaped through critical collaboration between humans and artificial partners.
How do we co-own that narrative of innovation and change before it's seemingly being handed to us as creatives?
Okay, everybody, we're gonna get started. We have 20 students here, 10 undergrad, 10 grad, from all different majors and disciplines, and we're doing the Creative AI Lab. So we spent day 1 at Adobe and day 2 here at Parsons, where we're doing some mapping of AI in the creative process.
Students are working in pairs. Each member were asked to bring in an object, and now they're using Firefly to remix. And I've seen some incredible results. A black and white striped sock and this lovely hair comb that came from Shanghai. And combining it together, creating ideas for packaging.
I want to discuss with you all how AI saved my life. I was a high fashion editorial makeup artist. Then one morning, I woke up and I couldn't lift my arms over my head. I then was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and it cut my career short. Because of that, I decided to start using AI tools. It awakened my creativity even more. One of the things for makeup artists is we want a billboard in Times Square. Because of the work I now do, I was able to get 3. The tool that gave me back my hands gave me something I never expected. They probably came into the room with preconceived notions of what AI is, and then to hear them say, oh, I thought this was gonna help shorten the process, when actually you still have to go in and create, and you still bring your artist mind to what you're doing. Democratization of tools inspires me. I really want to see people be their best selves.
Until this morning, I was really questioning the idea of authorship and AI, her struggles with the disability and how AI really helped improve upon that and figure out a way to integrate her work with her disability.
Artistic work delegated isn't something new. Andy Warhol had a workshop where a ton of artists used to collaborate, and at the end of the day, it was an Andy Warhol original. What is an original when it's not made by you exactly?
We were talking about emotional outsourcing to AI or creative outsourcing to AI. We decided to do a storyline in which you present time to a creature that does not follow the laws of time, a mirroring of what can happen if we don't use AI critically.
Combining the board UX, it was really easy to gather references with Pink as a team and to paste them on the Firefly and then generate the images that we have been imagining on the board itself.
What we really gauged from working with Firefly board, its objective is streamlining, and we could stay in one place and not jump back and forth.
We kind of zoom into the marble in the bottle, and then it's like this whole other universe. We have a bunch of different clips that we made in Firefly, and then we are inserting them back into Premiere. I've used it a lot for like referential purposes, just like brainstorming. So I still want to keep the integrity of my process.
Art isn't meant to be optimized, not something that you use for efficiency, but something that you use for creativity.
It has been changed from the making into directing. It is important to have your own taste and your own thoughts about the direction.
I'm still an image maker, but I'm an image maker using my words rather than, my hand.
We're kind of reinventing what it is to be creative.
I'm excited to see how we can take these learnings into what we're actually working on day in and day out.
The value of a partnership like this is truly setting the stage for what does it mean to engage in a participatory way of designing and shaping what the creative industry can look like.
They're just engaging in this kind of pioneer way, always leading, helping change the systems, not just use the systems.
We need to approach it with a more critical lens, and as long as we do that, then the future of AI will look more hopeful.
I don't like the term artificial intelligence. We're talking about collaborative human intelligence. These technologies are capable of aggregating human intelligence in ways that no human can. We are collaborating with machines, but that requires the human part of it.